And Porterfield! Oh, Porterfield has scored!
A block by Tommy Wright Phillips again! And Sunderland have scored!
And Kevin Moore holds that trophy aloft for the second time.
Hello, how are we all getting on? So, thanks for tuning in to another video. Back with a match preview of our up and coming game on Saturday at the Stadium of Light against Oxford United. Fresh from our fantastic win at Luton last night. What a 3 points. If you haven't seen the review video, there's a link in the corner there if you want to watch it. Fantastic win. Probably our toughest away game, like I said. To go there and get 3 points after being battered in the first half is a wonderful achievement. Still on a high. So, can we make it 3 wins on the spin and hopefully steer 3 points clear or even better at the top of the championship come the end of the weekend? I will also be revealing a new giveaway for the Oxford game at the end of the video, so stay tuned till the end to find out the details for that. But Oxford then. So Oxford got promoted from League One last season. They finished 5th in the league, but they got to the playoff final and beat hot favourites Bolton 2-0 at Wembley. And they've kind of carried that form into this season in the Championship. They're managed by Des Buckingham. So, like me, probably never heard of him or know too much about him. But he has got some very good experience and a hell of a record as well. So, he's only 39-year-old. He's never played senior football, but he was a goalkeeper and he began as a coach at only 18-year-old. He had youth spells at Reading and Oxford. He then went to Australia. He was at Wellington Phoenix as a goalkeeping coach, but was then appointed manager in 2016, becoming the youngest manager in A-League history. He took them from bottom of the league to one place outside the playoffs in his first season. Then in 2017, he moved to Stoke as under-23 manager. Then in 2018, he went back to New Zealand. He went there as under-20 assistant manager, under-20 manager and assistant manager of the senior team. He led them to the Olympic Games in 2019. 2020, he was then appointed assistant coach at Melbourne City, helping them to win their first ever A-League trophy. Then he went to India between 2021 and 2023. He went to manage Mumbai City. They finished 5th in the first season. However, the second season, they won the Indian Super League after an 18-match unbeaten record, the longest in the Indian Super League history. They broke 15 records while securing the title, including the most points and goals scored ever in a single season, whilst also having the best goal difference. The most league wins, the longest winning streak ever in the history of the competition. So you can see he's been around a bit. But wherever he's been a success. In 2023, he was appointed as Oxford manager. Like I say, he led them to promotion in his first season via the playoffs. You know, what a fantastic story, and I think this Des Buckingham could be a future Premier League manager. Like I say, he's been successful everywhere he's been, and fair play to Oxford. They could have uncovered a gem in Des Buckingham. But his overall record, and you can see, 167 games, 84 wins, 37 draws, 46 defeats, scored 354 goals, conceded 218 with a goal difference of 136 plus. A win percentage rate in his career of 50.3%. So like I say, fantastic. I think in the Australia ones you can see there 72 and 75% win rate. And for Oxford, he's done a fantastic job with them. And like I said, they've kind of carried that on into this season as well. They've started the season very well. You know, I'm sure their expectations would be to finish one place above the relegation zone and just survive this season and build from there. But they've exceeded that and they're doing far better than what they could ever imagine, I would have thought. This season they've played 11, won 3, drew 5, lost 3. They've scored 15, conceded 13. They've got 14 points and they sit in 11th place. They are unbeaten at home, and with better results away from home, they would have been even closer to the top. Away, they've played 5, won none, drew 2, lost 3, scored 7, conceded 10, and they've only got 2 points away from Oxford. So, but having said that, you can look at the current form in 2 ways. They haven't won in 6 games, but they are unbeaten in 5, all ending in draws. They drew 0-0 against Burnley at home, fantastic result. They drew 2-2 at Luton, another fantastic result based on what we seen last night. They drew 1-1 at Portsmouth. They drew 1-1 against West Brom at home, another good result, a team in form. And they drew 1-1 against Derby. Now, if you offered them a draw on Saturday against us, I'm sure they'd probably bite your hand off. But they have got some good players in the squad. They've got players like Matt Phillips, Louis Sibley, Siriki Dembele and young forward Dane Scarlett on loan from Tottenham, who we've been linked with a number of times. But this season the top players are Sam Long the defender, Kieran Brown and Benjamin Nelson. 3 defenders are their top rated players. Just shows you they've been defensively quite solid this season. Goals, well, Mark Harris has got 4, Ruben Rodriguez has got 2, Tyler Goodrum's got 2, but Dane Scarlett, like I've just mentioned, has got 2 in, I think 2 in 3 or 2 in 2 games. So he's coming through and he's starting to make an impact for them. Assists, Ruben Rodriguez has got 2, Idris El Mazouni has got 2 and Cameron Brannigan has also got 1. So all in all, this is not going to be an easy game. If we go into the game thinking we've got already won, these are the type of games that you'll come a cropper and you'll slip up. But somehow I don't really think Regis Lebris will allow us to be too complacent. He seems to have that calmness about him and he prepares well for every game, and I don't think he'd allow the team to have that mindset. We've just got to continue what we're doing really. You know, we're exceeding everybody's expectations. I never ever thought for 1 minute that we'd be sitting here with 8 wins in 11 games, 3 points clear at the top of the championship. Unbelievable achievement, and I have to say credit to Mike Dodds and Michael Proctor. You know, going back to what they know best and coaching in the background is paying dividends, and they are doing a cracking job. I'll also have to give credit to Christian Speakman. You know my thoughts on him, but at this moment I'm being made to eat me words. The work that Regis Lebris is doing is fantastic. It's great to see, and the time that it took to appoint the manager seems to have been well worth the wait, and it's paying off. Long may it continue as well, by the way. But we do go into the game with 3 players now on 4 yellow cards after last night. Hume, Job and Chris Rigg are all on 4 on the verge of a 1-match ban. I don't think that will affect the way we play, but we almost will be certainly forced into making changes in coming weeks. I do think we'll make a change on Saturday. I think that Roberts will come in at the expense of Alan Brown, who I did see it last night had a poor game by his standards, so I think Roberts might come back into the side at home when you want to attack and you want to get the ball forward. Although I'm looking forward and want to see Milan Alexic, who has been on the bench for the last few games but yet to come on, and Samed, who's currently injured. I do think that this will be the team come Saturday. I think we'll have Anthony Patterson in goal, Tria Hume, Chris Mepham, Luke O'Nien, Dennis Serkin, Dan Neil, Job, Chris Rigg, Patty Roberts, Romain Mundle and Wilson Isidore. However, if we are winning the game comfortably, I would like to see Regis Lebris make some early substitutions, giving some players like Alexic some minutes. Even the likes of Dennis Serkin played a lot of minutes recently, to take him off. We all know he's injury prone and try and protect them hamstrings a little bit. But what would be your team on Saturday? You know, would you make any changes? Would you keep the same team that played against Luton, or would you make wholesale changes to freshen the side up? So, score predictions for the weekend. I do think this will be a lot tighter than people think. We're not going to steamroll Oxford, I wouldn't have thought. Like I said, they have got recent draws against Burnley, Luton and West Brom in the bank, and they will have a plan to keep the likes of Mundle and Roberts quiet. But like I said in my last video, this team are playing with a confidence. They've got a desire not to lose. Will look defensively solid, with Chris Mepham being an absolute rock at the heart of the defence. And I'm confident we can get goals from all over the pitch. We've got 10 different goal scorers this season. So I'm going to go for a hard-fought 2-1 win to us to keep us top of the table, with other fixtures at the top of the league looking like this. So Bristol City are at home to Leeds United, Blackburn and Watford play each other at Vicarage Road. Burnley are at home to QPR. Sheffield United are at home to Stoke. West Brom play Cardiff. And Norwich are playing Middlesbrough. Some good games around the weekend. Leeds will be looking for to beat Bristol City, I'm sure. Burnley would expect to beat QPR, bottom of the league. And Sheffield United would probably be expected to beat Stoke. So it's important that we keep on winning and we keep that distance and we keep on grinding these results out. But get your score predictions in the comments below for a chance to get on this leaderboard for the shirt competition. Now, amazingly last night, there was a host of people that predicted a 2-1 win at Luton. I know I predicted a win, but I wasn't as confident, but it seems you were. So Banks and Bell, Bill Crawford, Dave Common, David Newell, David Williams, Ibrahim Al-Mutwa, Gary Hoyle, Jimmy Stoko, John Ruddock, Kenneth Allen, Kevin Caden, Mel Lacey, Peter Smith, all predicted a 2-1 win. So well done to you. All get 5 points and all get yourselves up the leaderboard. 10k more, Brad Palmer, Colin Horton, Elizabeth Hare, Gary Dunn, John T, Nutt, Wash Change, Stuart Mack, Tim the Minion and William Elliott all predicted a win and get 2 points each. That now makes the overall leaderboard look like this. We've got joint leaders. John Ruddock and Mel Lacey have both sat top of the table on 20 points, followed by Banks and Bell, Dave Common, Kenneth Allen and Peter Smith on 18, Chris Carter-Jackson, David Williams, Gary Hoyle, Stuart Mack and Tim the Minion on 17, D Hall, Elizabeth Eyre, Rhea Knight on 15 with Ibrahim Al-Mutawa and Uncle Regis on 14. So very, very tight to that leaderboard. Get your score predictions in and get yourself a chance to win that shirt competition at the end of the season. Now, I did say at the start of the video that I will be doing a giveaway for the Oxford game on Saturday. So I've got this away top from LUSOCCER up for grabs for the match on Saturday. So anybody who predicts the correct score will have a chance to win that away shirt. It's an extra large. This season's away strip. If there's a number of people, you know the drill. I'll put you in a draw and I'll draw the name out for anybody who predicts that correct score on Saturday. So more reason to get your score predictions in below. Also on LUSOCCER, don't forget the link is in the description below of how you can claim, up to a 10% discount on all shirts from the website. Just use the code SAFC when you check out. Also, don't forget to check out the Retro Hub for products like this. Got some great retro gear on there. Like I said before, cushions, cups, mugs, personalised in all sorts of strips from modern to old. So get yourself on there. The link again is in the description below for that as well. But more importantly, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Be greatly appreciated. We are doing really, really well with the subscribers. We're trying to get towards 4,000 by the end of the season. If we can get that, we'll be over the moon. Watch out for the match review video coming out at the end of the game against Oxford. Hopefully we've got another 3 points. But until the next time, I always say thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Enjoy the game Saturday.